For the past 2 days, we've been making our way through the Yorkshire Dales on our motorbikes.
Right, you ready?
Yeah. Oh. Camping, cooking, riding beautiful trails and generally just having a great time. Well, on this part of our somewhat optimistic 4-day trip, things take a turn.
I'm coming. Are you trapped?
After some great improvements on my riding skills during this journey,
Yes, I did it!
a sequence of events happen that will decide the future of our time up north.
Goodbye, North.
Wow, I look rough. Good morning, welcome back. This is part 2 of our camping trip. We parked up in a place called Loft House, which is just on the east of the Yorkshire Dales. It's quite early. We both slept okay. Martha's just having a brushing her teeth. I'm getting coffee on the go. Here's Martha now.
Good morning. Coffee already?
Yeah.
That was great.
We both woke up this morning feeling very achy. Being on the bikes for like 5 to 6 hours each day, starting to take its toll. We've got 115 miles today that's plotted out on my map, and where we're sleeping tonight is going to be very, very wild. No facilities really. I think there might be a portaloo and a river, that's about it. We've had no signal since we've pulled up here, so we don't have a clue really what the weather's got in for today, because it's changing so much at the minute. It's looking a little bit misty at the minute, but I've got a good feeling this is going to burn through. Yesterday we had an awesome day, so hopefully we get something similar. Look at this for a setup. Wave, Marv.
I honestly feel like we're starting to get this whole packing away malarkey nailed. We've got a full system going and it's doing well for our routine in the morning. And I just wanted to talk to you about another thing that we've added into our routine recently, which is AG1, and they are kindly sponsoring today's video. AG1 is a comprehensive and convenient blend of over 70 vitamins and minerals. 70. Can you imagine if we tried to bring 70 vitamins with us in our backpacks? I've been looking forward to AG1 every morning since we've been taking it, as I feel like I'm doing the right thing first thing in the morning, putting myself in good stead for the day. It also has many benefits, one including mental performance, which I feel like I need whilst we're on the bike. This is because it contains pantothenic acid and also has niacin and folate in it, which helps reduce the fatigue, fogginess and tiredness that you get during the day. AG1 has nutrients in it that helps get the energy to where you really need it, like copper, chromium and phosphorus. But if you're reluctant to try, don't worry, they also offer a money back guarantee. So within the first 90 days of your purchase, if you're not happy with it, you can get your money back. So if you'd like to take advantage, I highly recommend that you do. Head over to drinkag1.com/jammygits and you'll get 20% off when you subscribe, as well as get a year's supply of vitamin D3 and K2 and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. Thank you AG1 for sponsoring today's video. Now I'm going to finish this. Mitch has been packing up behind me. Get our kit on and get out on the road.
Okay, so we're all packed up and ready to go. I've gone optimistic with the bags today, not putting the waterproof covers on. Fingers crossed, see how we get on. We've had a little bit of a casualty actually on Martha's side. She heard some rattling and we were thinking what the hell could it be, and she's lost a bolt out of her seat and rear rack, so that's going to be wobbling around a lot more today, so we're going to have to keep an eye on that.
Saw them jumps I was doing yesterday. And I also just remembered that I'm low on fuel, so that's the start of today's mission, is trying to find somewhere with fuel as soon as possible. Bye campground, see you later.
I saw on the map last night that where we're heading up to, there's a massive dam, and if anyone knows me, I bloody love a dam, so I'm really excited to see that this morning. We've dropped straight into a long trail and my legs are feeling a little bit rusty, so it's going to take a bit of time to warm up.
So one of the main things that I really need to still practice, which I think is just letting me down, is my clutch control, because if you've been here for a while, puddle, if you've been here for a while, you will know that I had to learn to put my clutch in to stop me whiskey throttling when I panicked, whereas now I'm pulling my clutch in every situation, and sometimes I don't need that, especially on this rocky steep terrain. And yeah, so I need to basically train my brain to pull my clutch in if I really need to pull it in and not panic, but then also leave it out and trust the clutch.
Well, just feather the clutch and ride out of stuff rather than panicking, pulling your clutch in and then dropping the bike.
Yeah, because that was the only thing that I've been dropping the bike over since we've been away, is because of that losing momentum and pulling my clutch in, whereas sometimes I need that clutch and momentum to get me out of a situation. So that's what I'm working on today.
Look at this!
What the hell?
Do you know what I'm thinking though?
What?
I mean, it's going to be fun, but from here to that dam, we've got to get down this.
Oh, okay.
You're good downhill, so you'll be alright.
Yeah, we'll see. Right, let's go. Oh shit.
Don't start it off with oh shit.
Sorry. I want to take in the view, but also like have to look where I'm going.
This is mint.
Wow. Oh look, bunny rabbit. Is it over the back a little bit when you're going downhill?
Yeah. Anything that's a little bit loose, just stay over your back a little bit more so you don't wash your front out. And a little bit of speed will help you not wobbling as much down this. What a trail this is. This is like the sort of trails that you pay good money for to ride a track. Oh, this is amazing.
And I love that it's early right now for us.
Yeah, this has woke me up.
Yeah, but something about being out here early in the morning doing a trail like this, it's got me hot and warmed up, I must admit.
Oh, it's sick. Well done, Marv. That's warmed you up on it.
Yeah.
Wow, look at this.
This is so sick, Rich.
No way.
Hi sheep, what have you've got? Are we going across it?
Yeah, we're gonna have to stop for a photo. That's sick. Is it cracked?
Wow. Oh, this is so amazing. Oh my god. This is sick. Wow.
Hey, come on. Out, go on. Yep, go on. Come on. Go on. Hey, this way. Go on. That way. Go on. Marv, you're going to have to keep these in check while I...
What do I do, Mitch?
Just scare them off.
Ah! You stay there.
Perfect. This is a bit of a tougher little bit of section that we've just come up. This is exactly where Martha was talking about, that she's training to get it right. Feathering the clutch where you need to. Well done, Marv. Really good work. Oh god, this is tough. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, right, so what you need to do now, Marv, you see you've got that nice line on your left. The same thing you just did, where you pull off quite quick, so you've got momentum to get round that bend, because if you hit that slow, you're going to tip to the right. And then carry that left-hand lane, you've got a clear line all the way up that left.
Oh, okay. Nerves, yeah. Oh.
Yeah, think about your clutch.
Too slow.
That's it, bang on, keep going.
Yes, I did it. Yes. Oh, I'm so happy. Get in there.
That was not easy by any means, well done.
Thank you. Oh.
We managed to get some fuel. Unfortunately, it was £32.70, which hurt a little bit.
First people we've seen on the trail for 2 days straight. Mental.
Oh, what?
Go on, go on! Well done, Marv.
You made me nervous because you got off to watch.
I'm coming. Are you trapped?
I'm fine, I'm not trapped. I don't know if I can get up. I've hurt my wrist and my hip.
Have you hurt yourself?
I just landed right on that rock on my hip, but I've got my wrist. I landed on my wrist like that and my hip. I was fine. I got stuck there, and I was so proud of myself. I got going again, but then my mirror was swinging, so then it distracted me, and it was literally hanging off. So then I wobbled, and then obviously it's dead easy for me to just.
Right, I'll get your bike up one sec.
I was so proud of myself to get myself going again, and I knew what line I was going to take straight onto this mud up there again.
Yeah, you look like you were on the way to getting up there.
But it was just that mirror threw me off. Because it was dangling before, and...
Do you want me to ride it up?
Yeah, please, because my wrist is really hurting.
Is it?
It's the same wrist as what I hurt yesterday. So it was already sore, and thank God I've got my hip protectors in. Because if I didn't have my hip protector on there, that would have hurt a lot more, because it was literally that bit of rock there that's took me. And thank God for crash bars. Be careful, yeah, you're about to drop off onto a... Right.
You'll be alright then?
Yeah, I think so.
Is it alright?
Yeah, it's sore. I can feel it still. But I'll just keep an eye on it.
Just see what it feels like when you're riding.
Yeah. Oh well. It's what it is. I think the funniest part about that was watching you try and run down the rocks. Oh yeah, that hurts.
How's that feel on your wrist?
Yeah, hard. I just stalled it. Oh. It's that bending motion.
You'll have to see if you ride into it or not.
Yeah. We've decided to stop at the top of this little moor here to have some lunch. It's only just going 12, but I think the past couple of days are catching up on me because I'm so hungry. And I haven't really been hungry until now. So we're just gonna have some peanut butter and honey wraps. Yeah, it's like, this was our backup lunch, so, you know.
You can have that one.
Oh, thank you.
Look at the view.
Yeah. Looks like shit on a wrap. Yeah. It's really nice.
This is nice.
And it just gives my wrist a little bit of time to relax a little bit as well. But we aren't going to struggle for time today, so we may as well just...
It's absolutely silent. Apart from that.
Did that just poo?
I think that was a poo. It just squirted.
And this is where it all starts going a bit pear-shaped. This is the second place I'd fallen with the camera turned off, both in fairly basic sections, and certainly sections that I'm capable of riding. My confidence had been rocked a bit from my previous tumble, and I was finding it really hard to get it back. Mitch was starting to get concerned with it only being a matter of time until I really hurt myself, so after having a chat and him demoing what I needed to do, he left me with a decision to make.
There's nothing hard about that at all, you just got in your head. It's your call now. I can put your bike back there and do it, or you can carry on and get your confidence back while you're riding. It's up to you. Your decision. Keep in your head that I'm going to follow you up, so if you start tipping, I'm going to catch you. So don't worry about that. Nice and steady with the throttle and the clutch. See where I've rode? Just ride over it, nice and confident. Momentum is the most important thing. Just ride it. If you ride it, you're going to get up. If you stop, you're going to fall. Get your momentum, get your momentum. That's it. Keep going, keep going. Keep going. Bang on, Marv. Well done. Well done. Look at this for a trail. Wow. Shit, Marv, you alright?
Yeah. I'm not having a good day, am I? Shit, no, that was my other wrist. Not having a good day.
That didn't sound like a good one.
I put my head straight into some heather or whatever this is.
You alright?
Yeah, I just fell on that wrist. Oh, no. I don't know which one. Both hurt.
Oh my god, you're like broken.
I know, I'm being a bit defeated. I don't know what went wrong there. Must have just...
You're panicking again, you're not riding confident.
It's hard to be really confident when you get a knock, you know.
Yeah, but the more you keep getting knocks, the more it's going to happen. So if you can, switch your brain into, I'm a pro rider.
Yeah. Oh, I've taken off the ground out.
Oh.
Oh no.
That'll be alright.
Would you mind just getting it in front of your bike for me, please?
Yeah, I don't know if you've bent that.
I think I have.
Yeah, that's moved that way. Oh dear.
I feel like every time I turn my GoPro on, I seem to be falling off at the moment, which isn't great. It's really frustrating, and I know that I need to get my head in it, and like then I felt like my head was in it. Even I told myself to like slow breathing down as I was doing it. So I'm telling myself all the right things, but sometimes it's still not being reciprocated to my body and what that's doing. Mitch is just trying to have a little bit of a jiggle with the bike now. That bike's... I'm putting it through a lot. You're getting somewhere.
Am I?
Yeah. Mitch has managed to fix my bike as good as he can. It'll be fine, it's functioning the same, it's just looking a bit unique, shall we say. But I'm just gonna walk this bit as it looks a bit of a gnarly section here. Nothing too bad, but this is the problem that we're having, is I'm capable of riding this. I know I am. This is easy compared to some of the stuff that I've done, but getting tired and feeling sore, I think I'm just not riding. I don't know what looks like over the hill. Mitch makes everything look easy. But yeah, like Mitch just said to me, I'm just not riding. And he's right. That fall off, we'll watch it back, but I imagine the bike just takes me because, you know, I'm sore and I'm achy. It's really hard though, because, you know, I'm enjoying this so much, but you just don't want something worse to happen. And we've spoken about before how we want to know when the right time is to call it, but yeah, this is a bit. But then again, like I say, this looks a bit crazy. You can't really see it on camera because that's just all flat. But then, like, I know I can ride it, just not today, apparently. Great view though. I'm sorry, Mitch.
It's dangerous, isn't it? If you fell on this, it's not good, is it?
No, because it doesn't look hard, but then.
Oh man, if you just fell on your ribs on there or something, it's big damage. Right, so we've made up our mind. What we're going to have to do is, because Martha's forearm's just getting worse and worse now, we're going to ride to a place called Settle, which we rode through at the start of our second day. And then we're still like 3 hours away from home. So what we're going to do is, I've got no signal really at all. I've just managed to get the route up towards Settle. I'm going to get some signal so we can get to a supermarket on the way there, so we can get some food to camp tonight, because we haven't even got any food. But we are going to camp another night. Feel like we may as well just while we're out, and we're so far away from home, and then slow ride back tomorrow, I reckon. The place that I've decided to head in the direction for to sleep tonight is still quite out of the way in terms of who wanted to just straight line it home, and the reason for that is because we decided between us that we still wanted to ride through some of the Dale's beauty. So that is the plan. I feel like it's impossible to get a road round here that isn't beautiful, to be honest.
That is amazing.
Yeah, there's a beautiful bridge here, and all of our mates on the right hand side. Hey up, campers. Hey up, mate. I certainly can't blame them.
Thankfully, we have found somewhere to stay. We've actually just given them a call as well. I think it's about 15 minutes away from here. I think it was just one that Mitch just found and clicked on. They're going to charge us £20 for the night. We're just at an Asda Express, which is just a petrol station, and Mitch is going to try and get some stuff for tea. He's been in there for a little while now. I think we're going to try and make taco soup, so hopefully we can do that.
Tents without electric. Oh, that means we're going to be miles away from the shower, doesn't it? We had to rush setting up because the rain started coming in, but as soon as we put the waterproof cover on, it stopped raining again, which I shouldn't moan about really. We're having a mental battle now whether to go and shower first or cook first, but I think we're going to shower first so that we can sit clean and have something to eat. We didn't end up getting taco soup. I had to get creative in the shop, which I'll have to show you in a minute. But this is quite a nice place. Apart from this field being nowhere near level for camping in a tent, I think we found about the only spot that's flat in a like 200 metre by 200 metre field for tea, because we had to go into an Asda last second. The prices in there are so like mixed, so I just picked up what I could make for a cheap meal, and I went with Chinese style curry sauce with a bag of stir fry mix, which was half price, and then 2 bags of rice, and we've got some leftover flatbreads that we're just going to dip into it.
Honestly, I think you've done quite well, because that's quite a healthy meal thinking about it.
Yeah.
We've ate really well this trip, and that's one thing I was really worried about, is just eating rubbish whilst we're like on the bikes. But you've done really well, and I think we've ate good. I'd say you've done quite well there to get that all in. I didn't think it was going to be possible.
I've definitely pushed it to the max capacity. Whether it's all warm or not is another question. I've been trying my best.
I just want to get one of them flatbreads and get all that curry and just eat it. right now.
I'm just checking what we actually missed today by swinging this way. And for the first maybe half of the way home, well, I'm calling this home now, we were still en route of what we were meant to do today. So realistically, we didn't actually miss that much. Maybe 20 miles of trail, something like that. A lot of it was just main road and then the moors in between.
I think this trip's made me realise that I still need a bit more off-road time. I mean, you always need more off-road training and time, but making us think that maybe a few more trips, like going up to the Lake District and things like that, will be good to plan in the near future. We have got some time in between some trips that we've already planned, so yeah, I think we'll be doing that and coming back up this way. Seems a shame to be sort of cutting it here, but then Friday's weather's also looking horrible, so at least we can make it a nice end by taking our time back tomorrow and going a nicer route than, you know, having it and then just hammering it 3 hours down the M6 in the rain.
It was definitely the right time to stop. I was talking to Martha off camera, saying she's getting lucky with all these drops, that she's not really getting majorly hurt. All it takes is a wrist on the rock and we've got a broken wrist.
Yeah.
So it was the right time to call it. There's no point in going home via hospital.
Yeah, and I feel like that's a great message and something that like we should keep sticking by, and that like we can be transparent enough with one another to sort of know that, because I kept apologising to Mitch, and now I feel better because we have done a lot of it. But yeah, I know it's his trip just as much as mine, but we don't want we don't want the worst to happen.
I'd rather us cut this half a day short and you not have anything broken for the next 12 weeks than be able to carry on doing it. So
absolutely.
But it is only 6:15 and we're ready to get to bed. So I don't know what we're going to do for the next 3 hours.
This campsite does have Wi-Fi though, so I'm very happy about that. In a sense, we've been able to catch up on a few bits. Are you ready for bed? Just getting... Oh. I actually can't. Guys, I'm so tired.
It's 9 o'clock.
That's quite late,
that's
actually.
bedtime.
Yeah, that's quite late. That's allowed. Right, we'll catch you in the morning. Good morning, everyone. We've woken up to another pretty beautiful morning. It's a little bit windy, but not too cold. And it's our last morning in the tent, which I'm actually a little bit sad about. I've really enjoyed being out first thing in the morning. Still so tired. I feel like I've been hit by a bus. I'm coming up in a couple of bruises.
Could do with getting gone by 9 o'clock today, because we want to get back home for about midday. So we've actually got a lift back to Martha's mum and dad's house, and we're not walking back there. So yeah, we're not hanging about this morning.
I can't believe how close I was to nearly losing the whole of my rag. I heard a little bit of rattling yesterday when we were riding here, and as we're just fitting the luggage, that is just,
And on the other side. And we're missing a bolt at the front. So lesson learnt, these need Loctiting if we're using the rack. Oh well, at least we caught it now.
Yeah, and we've had some good news this morning. We've had an email saying that our luggage order from Giant Loop is going to be with us next week. So that means that the next trip you guys see us on, we'll have all the luggage and everything. I'm really excited to show you that, because we've got some good pieces and hopefully it's just going to make our lives so much easier. I think we've said that the whole trip about how we can't wait for the luggage. So I'm glad that we are going to have that soon and not have a problem like this.
And we're off. Say our final goodbyes to the north.
Goodbye, North.